For big tech, there's tons of money to be made in India. The country has over 1 billion people and they're getting on the internet for the first time more than anywhere else. However, doing business in Mumbai is a little bit different than doing business in Palo Alto. American tech companies have mostly been unsuccessful in India, but recently, big tech has started to understand the nuances of the subcontinent and is starting to make some headway. The country is going to be a hotbed for tech over the next few years, and it makes us wonder, could India be the next Silicon Valley? You're watching The Deets, a show where we demystify the technologies that are shaping the future. I'm your host, Riley Wynn. India is the second most populated country on the planet. For Silicon Valley to not have success until recently is kind of surprising. It took big tech a while to realize it can't approach India the same way it approaches the US and other major markets. But now, companies have been experimenting with their premier products or launched new and exclusive ones just for India. Early in 2019, Netflix added a $3 mobile-only plan in India. Out of all the internet users in the country, 75% of them do all of their browsing online from their phones. The special subscription restricts viewers to streaming shows and movies in standard quality on a single phone screen. Side note, we could totally see the mobile-only Netflix subscription becoming very popular for younger generations around the globe. Last year, Amazon also introduced its first battery-powered Echo Smart speaker. The majority of users in India rely on mobile hotspots and often suffer from power outages. So a traditional Echo device like the one you have at home doesn't make sense for them. Just about every major tech company has gone the extra mile to re-engineer its offerings for India. Take Uber, for example. Fed up with the central bank's two-step authentication policies, the rideshare launched cash payments in India. Google and Facebook offer free Wi-Fi across the country and have built feature phone versions of their main apps. Downloads on YouTube, unlike other countries, don't require a premium subscription. And Vodafone subscribers can talk to the Google Assistant through a toll-free number in Hindi or English with no internet needed. Why all of a sudden does everyone in Silicon Valley want a piece of India? Well, the answer is pretty simple. The country's data consumption, music streaming, and e-commerce is booming. By 2023, the number of internet users in India is projected to reach 750 to 800 million. That's 3 times the amount of people using the internet in the US right now. A report from McKinsey Global Institute estimates that the number of smartphone users will double in the next couple of years as both the phones themselves become cheaper and internet costs continue to drop. On top of that, it says monthly mobile data consumption is rising at a whopping 152%. That's more than twice the rates in the United States and China. India has been relatively untapped because of cultural and language barriers. 90% of India doesn't speak English, and it has 22 official languages with many more dialects. 400 million new consumers will be using the internet for the first time, and most of them will be non-English speaking. And of that 400 million, many will be coming from rural regions. But that's also where we'll see the most growth in mobile subscriptions and video streaming. Netflix and Amazon are taking notice of this and have been providing content in regional languages. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos said, "I predict that the 21st century is going to be the Indian century. The most important alliance is going to be the alliance between India and the US, the world's oldest democracy and the world's largest democracy. India might just be the last frontier for big tech to come in and dominate. And if last year is any indication, India could become the next Silicon Valley." This episode of The Deets is sponsored by our friends at Dashlane, the one-stop shop for managing and encrypting your digital identity. We all live on the internet, and so does our info. I'm not great at securing my online info, let alone trying to keep it organized. Dashlane keeps track of all of your passwords, personal info, banking, and credit card info. You can use Dashlane across all devices, and it uses a VPN to keep your life online secure. Dashlane is giving our viewers an exclusive deal of 25% off their premium service on the first device. You can check out Dashlane for free on your first device by heading to dashlane.com/digitaltrends. And then to get the premium service, use the code digitaltrends to get 25% off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get alerted for the next episode of The Deets. Until next time, I'm Riley Wynn with Digital Trends, and thanks for watching.